Hey there. So, guys, I'm actually going to be talking about busy moms. Like, for example, for me, if anybody can relate, doesn't necessarily have to be moms. It could also be parents or anybody that feels like they don't have enough time of the day to complete things that they want for this new year in their lives, right? Life goals. So basically, what I wanted to do was stop thinking and overthinking and just get to the point and get focused. So, what really matters, for example, for myself, I wanted to use technology that's up and rising as it is. Sometimes we get caught in our thoughts and we just thinking, we're second guessing ourselves, and we never really get anything done. So, what I wanted to implement this time around was figure out technology to guide me to my goals and see how far I can get to what I need or what I want. So for example, I actually typed into ChatGPT examples of what I wanted to do for my life. So I told ChatGPT to act as my life coach, and that would guide me guide me to where I need to be as a mom, to clarify what really matters, and this also to be able to help others that are in the same situation. So first, it's going to be helping through 2 to 3 personal goals that connect with you and your life. Example, for me, I wanted to be able to connect to my Etsy brand. I want to focus on that, right? And of course on my website, which is called Cozy Pink Life. I just started that website. It's still in its raw form, but I want to get to the point where it's live and I can use that to be able to maintain ideas and actually implement them. So, first, it's going to be giving yourself 5 minutes of reflection. And this is an exercise that you want to use as to how to guide you in creating content ideas, such as, example, for me, it's coffee, books, some tech, and more importantly, staying motivated. Now, for me, the step 1 that it gave me was identify my core values, to give myself 5 minutes of reflection. So one of it would be, again, for me, would be get a quiet corner somewhere where I'm comfortable. So my desk is part of one of the places that I'm comfortable in. So, or my mini office, right? Now, quickly, I'm going to think about 2 to 3 past moments where I felt proud, fulfilled, and totally at peace. So I'm gonna write down examples of what that would be for myself. Now, if you guys want to take a moment and watch this video, rewind it, and do this exercise with me, that'd be great if it helps you guys. So first, I'm gonna think of 2 to 3 moments. So let me think. So one moment would be that I felt proud of myself. So I'm just gonna put here real quick for a quick proud of myself. The other one would be fulfilled. And these I'm gonna leave blank for right now because I really want to think about this. Totally at peace. I kind of have an idea, but I just want to really think about it. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna do a word storm. So I'm gonna put here word storm, and that would be circling any thoughts that or words that come up in my brain, right? And again, I'm gonna leave them blank for right now. So these can be things that make me go into my creative bubble, my comfort bubble, connecting and empowering me to try new things or to finish things that I left midway or even didn't start. So that would be something for myself. The last step for this 5-minute reflection would be to refine. So I'm going to put here, going back to the flashback moment, right? So it'll be refine 3 values. And from that, I'm going to pick 2 of the 3 that make me smile or maybe even make me cry, which FYI, I'm a make me crier, so that's not hard. So these would be my anchors. Okay, so after this, I want to give you guys some time to think about, and then write it down, reflect on it, and then we can connect on the next steps. Okay, so now I finally got my thoughts together a little bit. So yes, it does look like a word vomit. Now this pen, I had a video on it. So I did buy this pen through, I believe, AliExpress or Shein. I think Shein. So anyways, I liked it because it was pink, right? But as you can see, some of it is kind of, missing ink. But anyways, my point is, you have this answer to the best that you can, because there's so many thoughts that sometimes we might not have answers right away. But for me, it just took a little bit of engagement with my husband, and that kind of helped me think a little bit clearer, just kind of, cross-reference each other as to how I act and things that I already do, and just being able to answer that. So for example, things that make me proud of myself would be, finding things that make me feel more attractive, fulfilled, right? To me, I kind of link those two together, because I feel like I always had something missing when it came to that. I always second guessing myself and not being proud of what I was, how I looked as a mom. Now, totally at peace. So for me, what made me feel comfortable and relaxed was knowing that things were all checked out. Example, things like exercise, put the laundry done, right? Now the work storm was the exercise, content, relax, consistency, things that make me feel good, happily and bold. Now I refined it to the values, to the food, right? So anchors for me was self-image, with parentheses and self-care. So that can go into, again, making sure that I do my hair the way I like it, making sure I do my makeup, because that's what makes me feel good. Exercising, of course, right? So I can feel good. And then prioritize things, maybe like a checklist, right? So what came to mind was maybe like a Pinterest board. So I feel like that can actually help, gather your thoughts as well as images. So going into that, I wanted to talk about linking the values of my cozy pink life for my Etsy store or my Etsy brand, and suggesting maybe comfort and warmth, right? So creating an environment for me would be things that make me feel good, such as, lists, right? Or maybe creating on Canva, creating, little stickers to put into a planner, maybe a planner, an insert for a planner, things like that I can list priorities for my life. Maybe even leaving the blank so that people can fill in those and still have the check. And then the goals, of course, maybe creating a bubble and having that creative juice come out, and just kind of like a work vomit, right? Where you just put all your ideas together, and then you can, make it yours. And then the connection, so that we can bring understanding that makes me feel good in my life and with my life. So that could be different according to you. Now, guiding my content into that would be maybe recommending a book, technology, coffee. For me, I love coffee. So with that would be maybe mugs. Maybe it would be things that I can make coffee at home instead of having to drive somewhere to go get it. There's times you don't have time for that. Maybe you don't have enough money for that if you're on a budget. So for me would be, posting a mug that I know keeps my coffee warm, or maybe that it doesn't leak because maybe I can take it on the go, right? Then encouraging also crafting books, right? There's a lot of books that you can create to connect all those things together. Technology, maybe using your iPad with Pinterest and designing other tools. So I just want to gather all that and put it towards you guys, and put whatever you guys think will connect all these things together.